Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Okay, so you may or may not know that we've been drawing turnarounds of some of the early stars of animation from the legendary Fleischer Studios. We first drew Coco the Clown, followed by their next big star, the dog Bimbo, and last week we drew the timeless character Betty Boop. This week we draw a character that first debuted in the 1933 Betty Boop cartoon titled Popeye the Sailor Man. That's right, today we're drawing Popeye. Popeye quickly replaced Betty Boop as the most popular character in the Fleischer Studio stable, and, if you can believe it, by 1938, Popeye replaced Mickey Mouse as the most popular cartoon character in America. It's said that Fleischer Studios was the perfect home for Popeye, whom started out as a character from Elsie Seeger's popular Thimble Theater comic strip, because Popeye's quirky looks and mannerisms perfectly matched Fleischer Studios' quirky animation style. Anyways, like the other Fleischer stars, we'll be drawing Popeye in a turnaround, a series of drawings of the character from different angles to get a good overall feeling of that character. Okay, but before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright then, let's draw from Fleischer Studios our Popeye turnaround. We're going to draw Popeye step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this drawing, Popeye is exactly 6 heads tall. In other words, however tall his weird-looking head is, his entire equally weirdly shaped body is 6 of those tall. Okay, so let's draw the roadmap for our Popeye turnaround. So there's our roadmap for our turnaround of legendary Popeye. Now, before we go on to step 2, I want to give you the layout of Popeye's simple but very strange shapes, for those of you who want a screen grab. Again, just something to help you envision the layout of your drawing. Now we're on to step 2. In this step we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me know where to put Popeye's eyes, nose, weird mouth, among other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for our Popeye turnaround. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for our turnaround of Popeye. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our turnaround exercise with Popeye. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. As I often say, I want you to be present. And what I mean by that is, you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing that final line, you want to be thinking about how you might improve it, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay, so let's draw in the details for our turnaround of Fleischer Studio's biggest star, Popeye. And that's how you do it. There you have it, our turnaround exercise using another timeless character from Fleischer Studios, Popeye the Sailor Man. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn any pose of Popeye before, then you can't expect to have drawn him perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring Popeye during this video because I want my lessons to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing the legendary Popeye the Sailor Man. And with that, you can draw him again and again. And by all means, color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your turnaround drawing of Popeye. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. So I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.